I just have to ask, because when you get a script like this, and what is the script like? Is it like a couple pages with lines, or is it, I mean, in this case, because it feels so freeform, and I know that you guys have stuff to work with, but, you know, like, how dense was it, and how much did you get to throw in your own stuff?
I think Jonathan Demme said to me the other day, you know, I like to say that it's 90% Jenny Lumet script and then like 10% something extra. And I think that's a really good way to look at it, because the script is awesome. And it's just like, I don't know what dramatic scripts are, like 120 pages or, you know, whatever they are. And then, or maybe even it was a little shorter than that. And then we had scenes that were maybe like on the page, like you asked, like just a couple lines long, like they're like the dishwasher scene. You know, they go if everyone's having a good time, and then he finds this one plate. But there weren't 15 people in that scene. Jonathan was like, let's have everybody come in, and then all of a sudden there's lines flowing and jokes and songs and things happening. So it started all with the script, and then something extra, something extra.
As an actress, then, this must be gold to be a part of a project that seems so full of energy and love of cinema and love of acting and love of storytelling. So when you're part of something like this, when you're in the moment, do you guys like just go, wow, we're in a really good thing here? Is this one of those?
Yeah, we just pinch each other. Ow, thanks.
And then cry.
Yeah, and then good. That's how the tears come. That was just Anne Hathaway pinching me all the time, and vice versa. Yeah, I mean, you do. I've said it to other people and friends that when the movie wrapped a little bit before Thanksgiving, and I said, I'm not going to look for another job until after the holidays. Not that I don't need one, and not that I don't need to pay the rent, but it's just not going to be as good.
To be Rachel of the title, to kind of watch other actors do their thing, especially you got really great scenes with Bill Irwin and also Anne Hathaway. How do you, I don't know, what are those scenes like? There's some really great stuff going on when everybody's just in the moment, and to watch people do these performances that are, you know, of a caliber that maybe they have not even gone to in the past.
Yeah.
To witness that as an actor and also be a part of it, is that kind of exciting to? I don't know. How would you?
Sure, it is exciting, and I will say, like, you know, there will be a moment where you're in a scene where you're like, wow, they're bringing their A game, which was exciting. But I actually got to watch it last night. I mean, I had seen the film once before, but it's hard to see it the first time. Second time, I really got to watch how beautiful their performances were, because we were so in it that it wasn't like that thing of like, oh, that's really cool what they just did. You know what I mean? The way, because I really felt like we were a family.
Can you be emotional? Like now watching it, I'm assuming the third or fourth time. Like last night's screening for you, was it? Can you be emotional then, or did you know exactly what to expect? Can you be surprised still by the stuff that you're seeing?
Yeah, the big surprise for me last night was there was a scene where I sort of tell Kim it's not okay. You know, you drove the car off. This thing happened. That's what happened, and she would say, who do I have to be, and get all emotional, and I had to be like, I'm not. I'm drawing the line in the sand. And last night watching it for the first time, when her response made me cry. When she was like, who do I have to be, I was like, pfft. But in the movie I couldn't be like that, so it was such a surprise. I'm like, oh, I got to hear that, like as someone else, and had sympathy and empathy for her.
Did you respond to your character, a person who has to be unconditional to a person that they may not like? I mean, what is it in your personal kind of life that you've managed to tap into, or do you know people like that who?
Yeah, I mean, you just always, you're trying, I think, every day to have this sort of unconditional love towards everybody, and you come up against it, and then you think you're a horrible person, you know, and then you also say, well, they're not a horrible person because they don't mean to do that, and then you're just constantly at war because you just want to love everybody, but you really want to love your family.
Now that you've had this almost bizarre dysfunctional wedding, would you want to have a wedding on that level, or have you? What would your wedding be like?
Someone asked me that the other day, and I said, or today, and I said, I think I would just love to call everybody up on like a Wednesday and say, we're thinking about doing this thing on Saturday morning. Just roll out of bed. That's what we're gonna do, and let's just do it in the front yard, and that'll be done.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.